everybody, welcome to COMM180 at the University of Findlay. I'm Dr. Kip Majeski, and this is my boy. Say hi.
Hi.
What's your name, buddy?
Braden.
This is Braden. I got another one, but he's at wrestling practice right now.
I'm 4.
And he's 4. And we're here to give you a quick welcome to COMM180 Intro to Digital Media here at the University of Findlay. We're here to show you around the course very briefly. It's a Canvas course, and just remember we're migrating to Blackboard now, so there's going to be issues and things we have to change. There could be broken links, so if there are, just let me know. But we can hop on over to that screen right now, and I'll just do that real quick. And we'll take a look at what's going on there. Here you can see that we have the COMM180 shell here. The home page comes here. I'll go to the student view so you can see it from your perspective. And you'll notice the things that you see in all of them, the to-do list over here. You can also find that information under syllabus. But the things that you should really look out for here are to go to the announcements on a regular basis. That you should start here at Start Here, obviously. And you can find most of the information under course modules. Like I said, I'm moving everything over from Blackboard, so some things that are not up there. The assignment, please, buddy, that's going to be real loud on this video for them having that right there. Under assignments, you'll find the assignments for the course there. They should all be up there. Try to got a navigation system here for you as well. Additional readings will be found here, but you also find all that under the modules as well. Policies and learner support, about your instructor, ways to contact me. That information is up there as well as in the syllabus, but if you want to access it that way, you can do that too. And of course, I know you're always concerned about grades. It's a good opportunity for me to quickly say that I'm big on feedback. I'm doing my best to get better with grading in a prompt manner. So I'm doing my best to keep everything within 2 weeks to get information back to you, ideally even quicker. And I think the way I've designed the course this semester will allow us to do that pretty quickly and not have as much time in between. I'm going to try. But you can get most of the course stuff through the course modules, and so that's really where I'm going to focus, because even the Start Here information can be navigated to through the course module, at least module number 1. If you click on course modules, it'll take you to this page. Again, Start Here's here, but we'll just go directly to module 1 because you'll find that information there as well. Underneath each, you'll see the 6 things that you need to complete, but you'll also get all your information here under Module 1. There'll be a page for each of the 8 modules that we have that gives the important information. A little brief introductory note about what we're doing that week, any important like school information like the classes. There's no class Martin Luther King Day for your face-to-face classes, but all your classes, last day to add a class is on 1/11. You'll find the module objectives there. They're tied all to the course objectives. That information's here as well as in the syllabus. And that's important because there is no busy work in this class. Everything is building toward a degree of mastery for creating and using digital media, both for a persuasive component, an ethical component, and for your personal and professional lives too. So you can click here to proceed to the readings and viewings. This week everything's in to Start Here. Oftentimes the stuff will be in your book, and I can switch back here real quick to this. This is what your book is going to look like. You may have a digital version of it, but it's a pretty simple book, but very helpful. There's some supplemental stuff I'll probably provide as well each week, but you should have access to the book by next week. Braden's got his popsicle. So we return back to the course. We can go to the assignments and actions for this week, and everything here is under Start Here, as well as here you'll find all these activities. There's actually 6 things I want you to do this week, 2 in each one of these areas. If you go to Start Here, you're going to find all of that information. In fact, we know you've already gotten to Start Here because you've seen this video. Well, not this video. I'm making this video, so I couldn't put this video up there yet. So I posted a video. This is actually my niece from Judge Mathis. I just went into YouTube and Googled Majeski, and that was the first one that popped up. So go get a different one then, buddy. So that one's up there. So if you want to watch my niece on Judge Mathis, that's there. But you can find all the other course information here, including the general course overview, the syllabus and course contact information, the information about me. A good place to click is the information for the Google Sheet for us. you'll have to log in order to see that information, but many of you have already done that. And you'll find my information on there too. So part of this week's activity is do one of two things for this video. And so here's the first one. The first one is I want you to get my social media in some capacity. And then I want you to share with me in some form of social media something creative you've done. It can be a video that you've created for YouTube, a picture you've taken for Twitter or Snapchat, something on digital media that's creative that you've already done. Because I think that when you really think about it, you've probably done even the minor things already. So you're not coming from a completely blank slate. And if you've done some really cool things, share that too. So you can access any of the ones you have here for me. I don't care. Eventually we're going to pick one for the class discussions, but we'll get to that in just a second. But that information is available to you there. So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to go and find something creative you've done and shared with me share with me through one of those social media platforms. So I'm going to go back to the module page here and back under assignments and actions. And there's two things under start here. If we go back to there, and some of these you've already done. The academic integrity training, there's likely you did in the fall. Just upload that PDF or email it to me if you can't get the upload to work, but you should be able to get the PDF to work. So that's the first thing to do. Then take this little quiz that just says you've read through the syllabus and looked at all the start here stuff, that you understand the policies, and then those are two easy things to do. The third thing was to send me that first video. Go back to the module here and assignments and actions for the week. There's two discussion forum things that you want to do. The first is the introductions forum here. This is just a way to make certain that I know you can use the introduction forum or the discussion forum, but also that you can share this information with us. Just a little bit of background information for all of us and to get used to doing that. The other thing that I want you to do, not quite as formal as that one, is to go to this week 1 discussion forum, deciding a social media platform, and then contribute to the conversation. By the end of the week, or by the end of the module, which all modules end Sundays at 11:59 p.m., we're gonna want to have something decided. Like, what are we gonna do? And I don't care what it is. The most important thing is that you're comfortable with it, whatever we have to decide. So you need to be comfortable with what we're going to do. And so, that's part of the conversation we have to have. So that's now 5 of the things. That leaves us down to the very last thing. So we'll go back to the week 1 module here, gaming and prof with peers. Many of you have already played trivia crack with me. Buddy, that's very loud and gross, so you probably should stop that. Many of you have already played trivia crack with me. And so if you have, especially if you won, because I offer those 5 bonus points if you won, screenshot that and send it to me in email, some sort of social media. It doesn't matter to me, just as long as you send it to me. But I want to see you play some game. It can be trivia crack, but any game with 3 of your peers. A digital game of some kind. Or even a board game. It honestly doesn't matter. You could take a picture playing Smash Brothers or Clue. But you can also play any other game. But it's some sort of screenshot or picture of you doing it, and send that to me in some sort of social media platform. So beyond me, 3 of the people in the class that obviously aren't you or me, send that to me. And if you do those 6 things this week, you'll get your 30 quick, easy points, get things up and rolling, and we'll be able to ready to start with the next module. Now, it is important to know that from here on out, the modules are 2 weeks, except for spring break for the crack.com project. We can go back to all of the modules here for a second. We'll go back to the modules page, actually. That'll be a little bit clearer. But you'll see that all of the modules 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7, those are 2 weeks. Module 5 falls into spring break, so it ends up being 3 weeks, and Module 8 is about 2.5 weeks. Module 5, you'll do the crack.com project. Sort of our paper, but it's a digital media kind of paper that you can do. In the critical digital project, you'll have about 2.5 weeks to complete, just dedicated to that. You, of course, can begin early on that as well, and that'll be due at the end of the semester. There's regular activities due each module as well, and you can find out all about the syllabus. But that sort of brings us to an end of the video of introduction. I'm going to return this back to here. Braden, do you have any final things you want to say? Now that you've made a ton of slurping noises and or gross and stuff like that. You have a goodbye message? Good. Now we know how to make him quiet because he's never ever quiet. As you can see, this video was by far not perfect, and I don't expect perfection from you in this course. I do expect you to try your best and try to do creative things and clever things. There's all kinds of video recording things on your phone. I'm using a Logitech platform here. I'm just trying it out for the first time, actually. There's fancy equipment in the labs that we have to record and edit pictures and videos and things like that. So there's lots of options, but you can do the best that you can, and that's all we're looking for. So from the Majeski household, I'm Dr. Kit Majeski. You can call me Kit Majeski. My rule is you have to say it to my face. And Braden, you want to say goodbye? He doesn't. So from the Majeski household, only I am going to say goodbye. Have a nice night.